guys. Well, I didn't have a time to edit a video. Well, also like Sundays are just kind of those days where you're like, I don't want to do anything. It's family day. We had a kind of a crazy day. I will talk about it in tomorrow's video, which I have been filming all day, so don't worry about that. But it's good to see you guys. Comment where you're from. Comment where you're hanging out from. There's only a couple of you guys here. Well, one right now, which might be me because I'm on my computer also. Oh, hi! It's good to see you. I just wanted to kind of come on here and hang out with you guys because it's really fun. So I just see Kimmy, hi, and finding a way. You comment on my videos all the time. It's so fun. Yeah, it's been really great. Vlogmas has been fun. Have you guys been enjoying Vlogmas? Oh, UK. I love the UK. South Carolina. Hi, everybody. Luna. Oh, gosh. Okay, I gotta look down here. Heather, Katie, Christy. Okay, Missouri. That would be fun. I'm actually, like, Devin would love to move to Missouri. He went on his LDS mission to Missouri, so. Oh, hi, guys. I'm so happy that you guys are here to hang out with me. I didn't really plan anything. I just kind of wanted to hang out. You guys can ask me any questions you would like. I don't know. I haven't done a live before. Hi, you're from Pittsburgh. That's awesome. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. I don't even know what to do. It's just so fun. I love hanging out with you guys. So, what are some places in your home that you're trying to declutter? I just like that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now is decluttering and getting things going. Oh, Oregon. I love Oregon. The Oregon coast. Rockaway Beach is one of my favorite places in the world. I haven't been in years, but it was so beautiful when I went in like ninth grade. So that's like half a lifetime ago. That's crazy. Oh, I can't believe like I'm 29 now. That's insane. You need to declutter the whole dang. You need to declutter the whole dang house. I understand. Christy has bipolar weather. 80 degrees one day and then the next snow. That is how Utah is. Like, oh, right now it's all snow all the time. I'm trying to love it, but you know, it's how it is. It's a thing. Yeah. Anyway. Well, thanks, Laura, for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming. I know it's late where some of you are. It's only 4:43 here, so it's not too late here. But I'm just making dinner. It's Devin's birthday, so I'm like hanging out until he gets home. Um, Working on the hard stuff now. Yeah. So Luna, I'm Luna. She's Zeta. Says that she's working on the hard stuff right now. Like, are you talking about like memory bin stuff or just sentimental stuff, or are you talking about like big areas? Because all of it is hard. It's all hard, but it's so worth it once you get spaces cleared and feeling really nice. And by my Christmas tree, if you guys could tell. Yeah, Roxy's sitting right behind me, but you know, it's all good. I have like 3 inches of the couch. She just took the whole couch. I'm gonna try and read some of these. Canada. I've never been to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. Kenny's from Canada. It's hard to keep your bedroom decluttered, Kenny. I get it. There's a whole, my bedroom is definitely not decluttered currently, but there's spots that are. And then honestly, the closet just needs to be cluttered like once a week. It never ends. Let's see. Been loving the deck uttering videos. Still need to declutter toys before Santa comes. Yeah, Heather, I decluttered, but I feel like I need to declutter toys again. There's just always so many toys. I don't know. And then I've been plugging away on different areas. Yeah, me too. You've been seeing that actually. I've been working a lot more on decluttering lately. It's been nice. Christy says, happy birthday, Devin. He's the best. best. I am the luckiest woman in the world to be married to such a wonderful man. He's actually 2 years younger than me. So I always joke, like, I'm gonna be 30 before you are. And it does make me a little sad. But that's why he has a beard and stuff, because he looks older than me. So it makes me feel better because he looks older than me than instead of like just looking like a young guy and then I look like an old lady. It's fine. Yeah, kids' toys, Katie. I agree. I agree. They are everywhere, and then people bring them in, and I am a sucker for Dan. Like he he just tears up my heartstrings all day long, so I just give him toys when we're at the store and stuff. I thought I'd be that mom that just was like, no, we're not buying anything, but now I'm like, yeah, you can have that little toy. It's fine. I don't know. I become like such a hypocrite, especially on YouTube. So like, I don't mean to. It's like unintentional hypocritism. I don't know what the word is for that, but is there a verb for that? Um, but it's like unintentional. I become a hypocrite. I'll say one thing and then I'll do the exact opposite like a week later, and I'm like, you know, people will think that I'm so wishy-washy, and maybe I am. I don't really know. Maybe I'm super wishy-washy. Um, I'm Luna. She's Zeta. The more, oh, it's more the I could use this for this reason. Oh my gosh, yes. It's so hard to like declutter things that have a purpose, especially if you spent money on it, or especially if you had an idea in your head of what you wanted to use it for. But then you also have to think about like your fairy tale self, and your fairy tale self, your what's there's like a term for it. I'm blanking, but like the person that you wish you were, is that person actually gonna like come in and take over? But probably not, unless it's something that you really truly care about. So you have to really worry about like you have to like um, decide if it's something that you're actually going to use or if it's just something that you think you might use one day. And if it's something you're planning to use soon, then it's probably something worth keeping. I don't know. I'm probably rambling. I ramble a lot. That's why I usually do not live videos, because if I just sit and talk to the camera, I'll talk forever. I love hearing myself talk. Okay, it's not true, but I do talk so much. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Carrie on Traveling says, big love from England. Aw, thanks, Carrie. Me and Carrie are really good friends. We became friends, like, what was it, like 3 years ago? We chat all the time about YouTube because we just have a lot in common about YouTube. It's a lot of fun, but we just chat on like Facebook and stuff. So, hi girl, it's good to see you. Go check her out, totally. Like, go check her out. She's awesome. She does like traveling videos in the UK. It's fun. And yeah, keeping things for the future is hard. Yep. I tend to do that too. Unhexable. Hi everyone, I'm your new favorite comedian. I'm here to bring the funny and make you laugh. And it's so hard, your face hurts. Oh, you have a YouTube channel. That's so fun, right? That's what you're saying right there. Yeah, she's saying that she has lots of funny jokes. Or he. I don't know because it's unhexable, so I don't really know. I'm 2 years younger than my husband too. I always tell him he can't shave because he will look even younger. That's exactly how I feel. Also, like Devin looks really, really good with like a little bit of a beard. Not like full on because he did no shave November and I was dying. I was like, Devin, it's just too long. You need to shave December 1st. Like, just do it. He shaved November 30th at night. Because he's just that wonderful of a husband. He's the best. I love him. Hypocrisy, but like, so hypocrisy is the word I was looking for, maybe. But yeah, that's it, right? Is that the verb? I don't know. This is why I shouldn't talk. It's great. It's fine. Finding a way. Your hair looks so fancy. It's because I did it. I actually curled my hair today. Like, I actually did things to my hair, and like, I don't know. I don't always do my hair. Also, guys, okay, this dress is ridiculous. Yes, it's a dress. I'm gonna see if I can like see, it's like that. I don't know. I have a long story if you guys want to hear it. It's so silly. I used to do, like, I've done YouTube videos for a long time, but you have to tell me if you want to hear it. Okay, I need life to be simple. I am complicated enough. Girl, I understand. I, like, my brain goes a million miles a minute, so I get it. Life needs to be less crazy. Stuff needs to be less prominent. I don't know. There's just so much going on in the world, and there's so much in our homes that doesn't need to be there, and it's just worth taking one little scan every once in a while. So if you have a minute, just maybe you can take your phone with you and go declutter for a minute while we're hanging out. If anyone is decluttering right now, let me know. I am thinking about doing some live declutters with you at some point. I think that would be really fun. And I am thinking about doing lives every Monday night. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea, like a Monday night live kind of thing? I don't know. I'm just trying to decide if that's what I want to do. I would do a live declutter. That would be fun. I'm cleaning my kitchen. Yes, I need to do that. I just went to Costco, and so there's stuff everywhere. I put most of it away already, but I did just go to Costco. Also, I feel like my lighting is kind of dark. Is it too dark for you guys? It looks okay on the computer. On my phone, I think it's because the light is behind my phone, so I'm like, can you see me? It's fine. That dress, yeah, it's a weird, funny dress. It's a good one. You need some gingerbread shoes to match the dress. Uh, that would be great, actually. I have like a Christmassy vest that I sometimes put over this. I felt like it was too much today, but you know, it's fine. Or as the kids call them nowadays, ginger kicks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really up with the times. I'm not up with like the new slang and stuff. There's so many things that like people will say, and I'm like, what? I think I'm too old. Like, I know I'm not like old, but like I feel kind of old. So I don't know. A live declutter would be solid. Okay, I will try and do one. I think that sounds fun. I just need to find a good space to declutter with you guys, because I feel weird like moving the camera around, and angles are weird, and I don't know. I'm not very good at it anyway, so. Am I an early riser or a night owl, and how do I deal with it? So it really is weird, because now being pregnant, I want to go to bed at like 9 p.m. I'm exhausted. So I wake up early-ish. It's like 7 when I wake up, and I naturally wake up. I'm not happy to be awake necessarily, but I think when I'm not pregnant, I'm more of a night owl. But when I'm pregnant, I'm just so tired by the time the end of the day comes that I just want to go to bed. So I think that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I think I'm more of an early riser right now. I'm not necessarily happy about it. How do I deal with that? I don't know. I just wake up and you do things. So, is that a terrible answer? I feel like that's a terrible answer. It's fine. Oh, okay. You're bubbly. That's one of the many reasons we keep tuning in. Aww. I try to be bubbly, but I also, like, I just kind of have always naturally been that way, but it has taken years and years and years and years and years, like a lot of years, talking to a camera to get comfortable with it. And I feel like I'm just barely getting into that comfort zone, like truly, like I can pull out a camera and I just feel okay doing it. And I still have a hard time pulling out my camera and talking to it when I'm like around other people, even Devin. Um, So that's why I tend to film more alone. Dan, obviously, I'm not nervous to film in front of him. I do everything in front of him, so like, he's just always there. I love him very much, but it's just one of those things when you're a mom, you can't be uncomfortable in front of your kids. But with my husband, I don't know what it is because he's wonderful and I love him and it's great, but like, I don't know. Um, my feelings towards decluttering right now, I am very excited about decluttering. I'm very ready to have my house feel back to the way it was earlier this year, before all the crap hit the fan and everything. Yeah, I went through some interesting emotions this year, but I am back to like a really good mental place, and I think that like my diet and everything, and I don't exercise, so that's not it. But like my diet and trying to get outside more has really helped. Trying to get out and do things more. Um, Not that I do that much because I am a homebody. I like to be home most of the time, but yeah. So my feelings towards decluttering, I'm just excited. I'm ready. I think that it's necessary. It's kind of like a necessary evil every once in a while. Like, but then like it's only evil until you start doing it, and then you start doing it, and it feels so good. And the things getting out of your house just feel awesome. So it's, you know, Dan is the cutest. I love when he vlogs. Me too. He's like my little buddy, and I love him so much. I would say he's my best friend, but that's not true. My husband is my best friend, and I have other friends too. Not very many that I hang out with because I don't go anywhere, but but he is like my favorite little dude. He's just so cute. I love him. Oh, you remind me a lot of my younger sister. I always assumed that you were about 25. Nope, I'm 29. I know. Maybe I look younger than I am. Do I? It's my skin. I have always had decent skin. Never like, I don't know. Let's delete those comments though. Those are not ones we want here. Okay. Are you going to be sharing a room? Sharing a room. Oh, are the kids going to be sharing? I was like, what? Are the kids going to be sharing a room? Congrats, by the way. They might. We haven't really gotten to that point yet. I like the idea of them sharing a room. Devin is skeptical, just because he's like, Dan will wake up the baby. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want Dan all the way downstairs because he's still so little. So, because we only have 2 bedrooms upstairs, so he'd have to move to the basement, and I'm not really sure if I want that. So, those are things that we're thinking about. We're trying to decide. Don't go to that site, guys. It scammed me out of all my money. Please, please be joking. I really hope that you're joking. Please don't go to those sites. They're disgusting. What are the? I hate when scammers just come on here and post a bunch of crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that that's happening. What are the things? Sharon says, what are the things you need for the new baby? Are there things you regret buying for Dan now that you are becoming more minimalist? I don't know if there's anything I regret buying, but the thing is, I didn't really buy that much for Dan to begin with. I didn't have a lot of money when Dan was born because we were buying this house. So I kind of relied on what other people gave me, and then I bought the least items that I thought I needed. A few things, I don't know if there's really anything I regret buying. I don't know. I didn't really buy any clothes. I would say that you don't need as many clothes as people say you do. As long as you have a working washing machine, you can just wash them more often. But if you need more to spread out your washing days, then that's fine too. Nothing that comes to mind. I'm sure that after this video, when I'm like decluttering baby items, I'll come across some things that I'm like, why did I even have that? But honestly, like, I wasn't super minimalistic then, so I can't really think of anything that I wish I didn't have, like I wish I didn't buy. But I never bought any big items. I was gifted a lot of stuff. I was given a lot of, oh, hi Roxy, hi sweet girl. I was given a lot of hand-me-downs, clothes-wise, and other stuff. So, I don't know. Carrie says, if you could film any other niche, what would it be? Another niche? Like, she's asking if I would film any different kinds of videos. So I used to do singing videos. I guess I would maybe, no, I wouldn't do singing videos again. They just weren't, like, they were fun, but they were a lot of work for not what I would want to do. And I also don't know if I have, like, the best singing voice. It's fun. I love to sing. I think I have a good singing voice, but it's not like a voice that you'd want to hear on the radio all the time. If that makes any sense. It's fine. Yeah. Someone here from Saudi Arabia. That's awesome. Oh, Mel says not only waking the baby, but they will both have their own sleep patterns, especially when you have to keep giving night feedings. So for the first 6 months, the baby will be in our room. So it won't be until after that point that the baby would be moving. So the first 6 months, the baby will be sleeping in our room. I have like a bedside, what is it, bassinet that like hooks to our bed, but it's not a part of our bed. And so it's a little safer. There's like a barrier between it and the bed. So I like worry more about Roxy waking the baby because I think she's just gonna be obsessed with the baby when it's born. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see. But yeah, so night feedings. I'm not excited about that, but I'm also like super excited about it. So I don't know. I remember waking up with Dan and having to wake up, and I'm up at 4 a.m. and he was so cute. He was so little and cute, and I loved it. But yeah, the first 6 months. But I mean, even when he's a little older, or she, I honestly don't know the gender. So, but when the baby is a little older, what was I saying? 6 months. I might still have to do night feedings, right? I don't really know. It's fine. Okay. I think you can stop it around like 6. I honestly cannot remember right now. I used to know these things, guys. Mel also said that I will buy Lindsay's new album in a quick second. It's okay. I don't have an album. Maybe one day I'll sing for you guys. What are hobbies besides YouTube and singing? I like to cook, and I don't like to clean. That's untrue. I clean because I have to. I love being around kids, and I wish that I had more hobbies for you guys. I like to be crafty every once in a while. I like to decorate. I like to, I'm trying to think. I don't know. What are your hobbies? That's more fun. I like to talk about you guys. Let's see. Oh goodness, it's not. Do you need anything for this baby? Do you have a registry? Yeah, I need stuff for the baby for sure. There's a few things that I will be getting. I have a registry started, but I haven't finalized it. But I do love to, that's one of my favorite things to do when you're like pregnant. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get this registry going and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know. I like doing that more than actual shopping. I don't get it. And then like you can change it and get rid of the things that you thought you needed, and I don't know. And then like by the time the baby comes, you've thought about it long enough. You've seen your list, and then you can just hit buy or send, I don't know, whatever you need specifically. But you don't need a lot. And the things is I don't need a lot for the next baby, probably. But some things, like I'm gonna need a new diaper pail for sure. So if you guys have good recommendations for diaper pails, I've heard that Ubbi, UBBI one is really good, so I'm looking into that one. And there's a few others that I have been looking at as well. What Christmas gifts do you like to receive the most? Christmas gifts, really thoughtful ones. Things that make you realize that the person actually thought about you. But I don't know. I also, being like more minimalistic, just a card, like something nice that, like a written message would be really sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think decorative pillows are fun sometimes too. But that's also hard because like other people don't always like the same things you do, and so like if you give someone a decorative pillow, they might not love it as much as you do, and I don't know. I just want people to love things as much as I do. Not things, just like things. That made no sense. I'm sorry. Um, Mel says, Roxy! And she heard me say that, so she's coming over here. Happy Christmas, Lindsay, Lexus, and everybody. Thanks, Henry. Thank you. Merry Christmas is what we say here, but Happy Christmas makes me think of Harry Potter, so that's always welcome. Please always bring things that make me think of Harry Potter into the world. I love Harry Potter. Guys, okay. I'm gonna tell you something. I was in love with Daniel Radcliffe up until the fourth movie. Because we're like, I'm a little bit younger than him, but I was, oh yeah, Roxy, it sounds like she's tap dancing all over the floor. I'm so sorry, she's crazy. Yeah. But I thought I was gonna marry Daniel Radcliffe, and then he was too short, so I stopped liking him. So Devin is 6'5", if that gives you any indication of my type. He's 6'5", so he is the best. Watching from Canada. I really want to go to Canada, but I wouldn't want to go to Canada in the winter. I'm pretty sure that would be a mistake. So maybe one day me and Devin will take a trip over the border. It would be pretty fun. My kids also had bassinets, and it's great being right there to tend to babies. Yeah, it's nice. The baby sometimes ends up in the bed, and that's not great. But other than that, it's okay. I don't know. There's no perfect way to parent, and do what you need to do. That's what I think about parenting. Don't listen to me. I'm not the best at deciding what you should do with your babies. I love babies. I think they're great. I have spent many times with babies. I was a nanny to 4 kids, and I have how many nieces and nephews? 8, 9 nieces? 8 nieces and nephews. Dan is the 8th, and then there was one after him. And now one on the way, so it's fun. But I have 8 nieces and nephews, and I like my oldest niece is 17. So when I was like 12, I was like helping change her diapers and everything. So lots of babies in my world. Bye, finding a way. It was good to see you. Gotta go to the store for Christmas. Grab bag for my kids' school. Have a nice night. You too. Have a nice night. Your baby is 8 months. Still gets up for night feedings, and I just cherish our time together still. Yeah. And I think that that's a really sweet time with your baby, is like waking up at night and just being with them. Roxy's scratching her face. Dog. But yeah, just being with your baby is it's the best. And it's sad that the dads don't get that same experience, because like obviously the mom has to wake up, especially if you're breastfeeding, but the dads don't get the same experience. But that's okay. I think Devin's okay with it. He likes his sleep, so he'll get other experiences with the baby. It's okay. What do you wish your future what do you wish for your future you, I think, is your question. I'm also really bad at reading. So what do I wish for my future me? I wish that we're content, we feel good, we're out of debt. That's one thing that we're working toward, and we're trying. just hard, and Christmas doesn't help, and going to Costco doesn't help, but it's okay. Yeah, that's one thing that we're working toward, trying to just be more financially stable is a really important goal in my life, and you know, just good things like family, being around family. That's something I always want to do and love doing. I love having them. Like, I really want to have a big family. Me and Devin have different ideas of how many kids, so I won't say, but we have different ideas of how many kids. We're on the same page, but then sometimes I'm like over here, like I jump because babies are cute. So Dan is like the perfect little boy too, so it's hard to not want like 20, He's just so perfect. What did you get for Dan that you wish you hadn't bothered buying? Like I said, I don't know, like toys maybe, some toys that I've bought him, but honestly, there's nothing that's that terrible. I guess there was like one playmat that I'm thinking of that I got. I think it was given to me, but it was just unnecessary and we just didn't use it. There were like toys that came with it that he played with the toys, but he didn't use the mat at all, so I ended up just giving that away. It sounds like Roxy is dancing. I already read that one, but it makes me laugh. Watching from Norway. Merry Christmas. Hi, Anne. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's fun. I would love to go to Norway. Yeah. There's like so many countries that I would love to see. I've been, let's see, okay. The first country I ever went to was China, so I know that's kind of like an out there one, but that's the first one I went to. I stayed there for 4 months. I was teaching with it's like a company, ILP, and it's like a volunteer program. So we went out there and I taught for a semester, and then I came home, and it was a wonderful experience. Traveling was interesting. Anyway, and then I went to Europe twice. So the first time I went to Europe, we went to England, Scotland, and Ireland. Gosh, guys, I love Ireland. I want to move to Ireland. Devin wouldn't do that, but I'm like, hey, we at least have to take a trip. Go back to Dublin. I loved it. It was beautiful. It was just amazing. And then we went to, and then the second trip I went with my mom, and we went with the EF program. And I think that's what it's called. It's like they go with like colleges and high schools, and my mom teaches at a high school for art, and so we went to Italy and Spain, and those were really cool too. Someone wants to see the dogs. Henry does. Minion. Oh, Roxy's listening. Roxy, come here. Come here, baby girl. Up here. Oh, this is Roxy. Yes, this is Roxy, and she is 1.5. She is very sweet. The best doggy in the whole world, huh? Well, that's not true. Minion's pretty good too. I'll show you Minion in a second. But Roxy is just so sweet. She is a Bernedoodle, and she is just the lickiest dog. I'll be laying in bed, and she comes up and just licks my face. So that's always fun. But she's very sweet, this little girl. We named her Roxanne. Roxy for short. And yeah, she's just a sweet girl. Needs a haircut, but I'm like trying to push it because it's cold outside. So I'm like, does she really need a haircut? She does, because my house is covered in fur and hair, but it's okay. It's okay. I still love you. Minion, come here, Benny. Let me hold you up for a second. Roxy's gonna smell him. This is Minion. He is a Shih Tzu Pug mix. So yeah, he's an older man. He is, I think he's gonna be 12 this year. I'd have to think about it. It's like either 11, 12, or 13. I don't know. But this is Minion. He had his eye removed recently, but he's looking so much better, and he's acting so much happier. He had glaucoma in his eye, and so we had to have it removed, and he's just doing so much better since then. So he's wearing his old man sweater, and I always crack up when he's wearing it because it's really funny, but he's my little buddy too. He's just really sweet. But I'm gonna put him down so Roxy doesn't attack him. And now I'm getting itchy in my eye, and I don't like to touch my eyes after touching the dogs, but it's okay, it's fine. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Are you taking Dan to see Santa? Does he get excited or scared at this point? So So the last year, he was so little that like, Roxy, don't lick my hands. Stop. She's like, but mom, you stopped petting me and then you picked up Minion. Anyway, so Dan was scared when we went last time, but I think he was only scared because we took my niece and she was really scared. And so, and she's a little bit younger than Dan, and so they both ended up crying, but it was fine. We'll probably take him to see Santa at some point. We have this like place that it's like a little village that we can go to, and it has a little Santa there. But I've heard that there's a Santa shortage this year, so maybe there won't be one there this year, and then we'll have to find a Santa later on. What are you doing? No, no, calm down, calm down. It's okay. Okay. I'm so glad that you found a way to get healthy with your diet. Any updates towards this topic? Yeah, I'm I'm not as strict. So I did carnivore because it's the ultimate like elimination diet. I was so sick. I was it felt like I was dying. And this might be TMI, but I hadn't had like a period in 2 months, which is that's a long time. And I was just like, that's a long time for me, I should say. And I wasn't pregnant, obviously, at the time. And so I started doing this diet because I heard it's really healthy for you. I read so much about it, and I was like, I think I need to do this. And I was planning on doing it for a while, but about 5-ish weeks, 4 weeks in, but actually no, 5 weeks in, I found out I was pregnant. And about 6 weeks in to the diet, I started having meat aversion, so I wasn't able to eat meat the same way, and carnivore is like eating meat and mostly meat. And I love meat. It's delicious. I mean, that might be gross to people who are vegans and stuff, but like I love it, and it really did help my health like a ton. So if it's something that you're like looking into, it's a lot easier to do when you're pregnant. So not when you're not pregnant, I should say. But then after I did it for a while, about 6, 7, 8 weeks in to doing the diet, I slowly brought in other foods, mostly vegetables and other things, more carbs and things. And then now I'm not even keto, but I'm just trying to eat more whole foods and trying not to eat Fruity Pebbles all the time. I bought some Fruity Pebbles recently. I will talk about it in tomorrow's video. but I made I ate some Fruity Pebbles. I didn't eat very many, but it was a pregnancy craving, like a really bad one. So finally gave into that craving, caved. It's all good. But yeah. Yeah, I'm belly rubbing her. Yeah, she's sitting right here. I'll show you. Someone asked if I've had my thyroid checked. No, I haven't yet. I do think I want to go in and get my thyroid checked at some point, but the diet helped. So I was like, if I have many issues after that, honestly, a lot of my symptoms were more like an insulin resistance, and so insulin resistance, and it was like I was pre-diabetic from what I was seeing and what my doctor was seeing. And so yeah, so I've just been really trying to stay away from sugar as much as I can, and there's sugar in everything, so it's really hard. Sorry, my battery it's telling me that it's only 20%. It's plugged in, but it's like live, so it's like it's fine. But oh, you ate Pebbles? Are they a sweet or cereal? I hope you weren't eating stones. No, so Fruity Pebbles is a very American cereal, and it's a delicious cereal that you put milk on and you just sit and eat it and you love it. If you've ever seen like a Rice Krispie, it's kind of like the Krispies in a Rice Krispie, but it's like different colors and it's fruity flavored. So they're really good, but they're very sugary. So I wouldn't say eat a lot of them. But yeah, they're like a sweet cereal, so very healthy. I think they're worse for you than like Lucky Charms and other things that you probably can get in the UK, Carrie. Yeah, it's just crazy. Let's see. Um, yeah, so just updates. I'm just trying not to eat sugar. That's the biggest one. Sugar, and then like no seed oil, so like no vegetable canola, um, no Crisco, and the oils I'm trying to eat more of are like avocado. I brought coconut in. I don't use it very often, but sometimes I'll do coconut and olive oil, and then like butter and baking grease, and that's about it. I could do like ghee, like any animal grease would be fine. Um, but yeah, what do you love or hate about your culture? Oh, interesting. Tipping. That was a quick one. I do not like the tipping culture here. I think that like I've been to other countries and I'm just like, it's better that you pay your employees a fair wage, an actual wage that they can live off of, instead of paying them what, like $2, $3 an hour, and then they live off of tips. I think that that's ridiculous that they do that to servers here. So I know that servers make a lot of money, but I do think that, um, yeah, I think that it's just crazy. Tipping. Also, there's another one that I was thinking about the other day. I'd have to think about it. I can't remember. Um, I could picture you at the beach with weird pregnancy cravings. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know if the beach though. I'm not so much a beach girl. Maybe if I was like in a place that has like a nice beach, I'd be like, yeah, let's go to the beach. But like here, I guess I'm landlocked right now in Utah. So, what are you sniffing? So I'm landlocked here. So it's just, you know, yeah, I can't really go to real beaches. We go to like lakes, and they have fun little sand areas sometimes. But yeah, and like there's like dams and things that we can go to that are fun, but it's not like my favorite thing to do all the time, unless we're boating. If we have a boat, then I'm all in. Let's do that. In Oregon, food service gets state minimum wage. That's awesome. I think every place should do that. And then you don't feel like you have to tip. Like honestly, like at fast food restaurants now, they're like putting out a thing where you're like, hey, tip. You know, Devin just got home though, so I'm gonna have to close out in a second because it's his birthday. Yeah, but yeah, so it's been good. It's been awesome and fun. But what are you saying? What are you doing? Who is that? Is that Daddy? Um, but yeah, minimum wage for places. But oh yeah, at like fast food restaurants, they're like, hey, what do you want to tip? 25%? I'm like, no. Like this is a fast food place. It's not. It's like I didn't sit down. You didn't clear my table. It's different. I like walked in, and then I walked right out. It's just, it feels more like a retail store when you're doing it that way. Have you tried fruity pebbles on vanilla ice cream? Don't give me more pregnancy cravings that I can't have. Oh, maybe I'll have to do it with some like sugar-free ice cream. Don't do that to me. That's so mean. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, tipping at a restaurant I don't mind, but when you go to a gas station and you go in and get a drink and they ask you to tip, like what did all of who did all like sorry, like what I did all that work. I know, right? And it's like they should give you a discount when you go to the self checkout at the grocery store now too. I think that they should do that because I'm doing all the work. I mean I sometimes do the self checkout so I don't have to deal with people, but still, it's the principle of the thing. Not at Costco. I don't ever do the self checkout at Costco unless I'm buying like 5 things. But does that ever happen? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been to Costco and bought 5 things. Um, I'm not a sponsor, but Thrive Market has some really good options for groceries if you want to give it a try. I have thought about it because I watch Kim from the Watts, and she talks about Thrive Market all the time, and I've been thinking about joining because they have a lot of really good healthy options there, and yeah, I'm really thinking about becoming a member. So just comment to me all your favorite things about Thrive Market. Just give me all the ideas so that I can talk Devin into it, because he has a hard time with those like subscription based things. And I do too, kind of. I don't even pay for my own Costco membership. It's my mom's, and I just use hers. Did you take any personality tests? What are you noticing about yourself? I haven't taken any personality tests. Maybe we'll have to do a video on that. That's fun. Personality tests are fun. I think so. I've done like the Enneagram, and I'm pretty sure I'm a 4, if I remember. I haven't thought about that in a while though, so I might be saying the wrong thing, but I'm pretty sure I'm a 4 there. And then I feel like I did the test, and I did the INFJ. If that makes any sense to you, it's like introvert, and then N. I don't remember N and F. Don't remember what that means. And J. I don't. But I remember not introvert. ENFJ, because I'm not an introvert. I'm a homebody, but I'm not an introvert. So I go out to get my energy from people, and then I come home to recoup, and then I recoup for a long time. But I'm not an introvert, definitely. I'm an introverted extrovert. I've always said that. But yeah. Anyway, I think. Oh, one more question. Have you taken the Clutterbug quiz? I actually have a video where I took the Clutterbug quiz, so you can go check that out on my channel. And yeah, I took it with everyone here. It was great, and we hung out, and it wasn't a live video. It was just like a normal video. And yeah, so to see what kind of organizer you are. I am a ladybug, if that gives you any indication, but it's fun. Yeah. It's fun to know. I'll have to find it. I must have missed it. Yeah, it's just one of those videos. I think it was earlier, maybe, I don't remember, way earlier this year. Probably like March, April, I don't know. Maybe June. I don't remember when I did it. It's been a while. Henry really likes the dog, so Roxy, come here. Come here. Can you say goodbye to everybody? Can you say goodbye to everybody, huh? Are you just so sweet? Are you just a sweet girl? She's getting all playful though, so I should probably stop. But Dan is awake, so I'm gonna go get him. And yeah, so I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. Oh, do you find yourself changing from a ladybug? I don't really know. I haven't really tested my organizing as much as decluttering. I'm just trying to get things out of my house. I don't organize very much because I just try to declutter enough that I don't have to. I think that's why I'm a ladybug. But yeah, so what was I saying? I was just gonna say I love you guys. Let me know if you guys like these live videos. We can do more targeted ones where we talk about certain topics and things, and I think that'd be fun. So let me know. We will hang out again. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I do? Like that? Yep, that's what I do.